Hello everybody, welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition. As you can see, we're picking up right where we left off outside of Riften on our way to Broken Helm Hollow to hunt some more Silver Hand members. These ones specifically have a piece of Wuthrad with them. And I was right, we do need to do two of these. I also looked up both of the farm locations that we unlocked in the last part, and the only thing interesting about them is that both of them have a fireplace, but neither of them have chimneys. So, that must be nice. Got a random bandit camp there. And a random Argonian for some reason. Let's see what the hell this is about.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
What are you talking about?
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course.
Ah. Just give me what you have when we both walk away from this. This doesn't seem legal.
Ah, snitch, eh? Can't have you running to any guards now, can I?
Really, bro?
Oh.
Well, you didn't take very much fire, or you didn't take like any damage from the fire, but I'll eat a moon sugar. Weakness to fire, eh? We'll take a bottle of skooma. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'll take them all. Why not? Sleeping tree sap. That's interesting that he has that. Because I do believe that we actually do need that for something. So I think there's a quest that sends us to Sleeping Tree Hollow or something, I want to say it's called. I think it's called anyway. Oh god, the camera really did something there. Just gonna get off and see if I can climb up over here. Yeah, I want to say that we do get sent to a Sleeping Tree Hollow or something, and it's like a giant's camp, and we need to get that sap. So, I mean, I'll keep that on me on the off chance that I'm not misremembering it, and then we can do that quest super easy when we get there, or once we get it. But I don't remember where it is, because I think the sleeping, actually, come to think of it, the sleeping something giant camp might actually be the one near White, if I'm not mistaken. It's the one that you see in like every YouTuber's first gameplay. You know, because they go over there and pick a fight with the giant and get sent to space. I'm like, oh, because, you know, nobody's seen that a million times. You know, like after the game first came out, you know, that was like the only thing that, or like the main thing that people fucking posted about this game was being sent to space by the giants. And it was mostly that camp, I do believe, because it's one of the first ones you can, normally, one of the first ones you come across, as it's right outside of Whiterun. And obviously it has a rather unique symbol on it. Well, I mean, unique as in it's the same symbol as all the other giant camps, but, you know, it looks non-standard for most symbols that you find in RPGs on your compass and that. So a lot of people are like, oh, let's go check it out. And it's like, oh, it's a giant, let's pick a fight, and then they die. Because giants start at, actually, I think I might have talked about this before, I think giants actually are a static level. Like, as hard as a giant is at the beginning of the game, is exactly as hard as it will be at the end. Well, I mean, as much damage and health that a giant has at the beginning of the game is the same as it'll have at the end of the game, because it's just level, I want to say like 25, I think. I think it's 25. So like if you're level 1 and you go to fight a level 25 giant, I think I need the helmet still. A level 25 giant, obviously you're going to get your shit pushed in. But then like as you level up, the giant doesn't, unlike everything else. Like you'll notice that these Silverhand guys were slightly stronger than the ones that were outside, and that's because the levels of stuff outside, I think, get set whenever you first enter an area, or first enter a region. So like the fact that we've been in the rift at a lower level than we currently are means that everything in the rift will be a lower level, whereas the stuff inside, because I'd never been inside of this particular zone before, it set their levels when I entered, which means that they are now stronger. But if I come back in like 10 levels and they've respawned, they should be the same strength. I don't think that they change levels when they respawn. I'm pretty sure the level of an area is set. Darkest Darkness, I'll take it anyway, but it's nice when I pick one up and it's like, hey, your skill level went up, because then I know that I've never read, or that I don't have that one, or at least never read it before. Aha, I see you, trap. Now, Wuthrad piece, shard, whatever, should be in your fragment. It's a weird piece of it, but whatever. Turn Undead I don't have. I'll take the ring, and the I can stay there. I don't have soul. Well, I mean, I have the spell Soul Trap, but I don't have the Soul Trap weapon. And come to think of it, I don't think I've ever actually used Soul Trap on anything successfully. I say successfully because a good way, or a fast way to level up your Conjuration is if you have a dead body. Like, if I really wanted to level up my Conjuration, right, I'll go to Conjuration, go to Soul Trap, equip it on both hands. Now, obviously, this would be better if I had 100% magical reduction on it, but even though they resist it, it doesn't. They're resisting it because they're dead. But either way, if we look at Conjuration, there, you can see where it's like it's about halfway through the R. The top of the bar is about halfway through the R. Now, I think this does work on these guys. But then if you look, well, maybe not. Maybe it has to be on a dead animal, or maybe they patched it. I don't know. That would be a weird thing for them to patch. But whatever. I was also considering leveling up Illusion and getting Silent Casting, but I'm not really too worried about that until we get into like Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood territory. No. I was gonna say, should I? Maybe I should. Werewolf up. And eat them since we're here. I think I still have that. No, it can only be used once a day. Well, let's see. It was 9 p.m. when I first used it, but then it was probably let's just skip to tomorrow then. A little bit into tomorrow. I can never remember if the powers are once a day, as in like literally once a day, or if it's like once every 24 hours. I can never remember which it is. Which is not really all that important, I guess, in the overall scheme of things, but it would just be nice to know. Now I realize that I only got like 5 people, I think, to eat here, because I have these 3 in here and then the 2 outside. And I want to say that might be it, because there's nobody up there. I came around that way, so they all attacked me. Yeah, I think it was just those 3 there. Also, when you sprint in Werewolf 4, you do... that's actually probably the best part about the Werewolf, is when you sprint, you freaking cruise as a werewolf. Now, where the hell are my 2 bodies? Because I killed one up here and one fell off the cliff. Did I not? Did they despawn? They shouldn't have. Nope, here's my one that's down here. Still no perk gain though. I mean, the other one couldn't have fell down. I mean, I didn't leave them in a position where they should have. Oh, there it is. Did I at least get a perk? Nope. I do not have a perk available. I still need 2 more. Yeah, I still need 2 more to get Savage Feeding. Once you get Savage Feeding, a good way to actually max out your werewolf is actually to run around. And as you run around, you can kill all the animals, and like any animal will do. Right, I also can't access my map while I'm here for some reason. But, like any animal will do, like anything that you come across, like rabbit, wolves. Obviously, I can't feed on them yet. Anything like that will do, and you can eat the hearts and gain a little bit extra experience from it. And that's generally how I end up doing it. Damn it. Because that's more or less the oh, maybe he was further back. I was trying to find that Argonian that I killed, because he was definitely after that place. But I don't see his body, and I'm pretty sure he was basically in the middle of the road. But we'll go this way, because we got some bandits here. And since they're out in the open, they should be easy enough to kill. There we go, we got a perk. Go. Feeding heals twice as much health, which is still fairly worthless. Now, it heals twice as much health, but I don't think that it gives you more bloodlust, like more time. Let's go to 4. I'm pretty sure the reason why they don't let you open up your map is so you can't fast travel, but I feel like there's very little reason for them to do that when they can just not let you fast travel. I mean, like, that's already a thing in the game. Is like, you can't fast travel when enemies are nearby, or you can't do that now when you're like trying to fast travel from inside of a building or something, you know? So I don't know why they didn't just do it like that, because I mean, I thought I want my map. Also found out Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that is, actually got an update a little while ago. It got an update like a couple days ago for me, but it wasn't very important.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough.
I got the fragment.
Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Brother.
What's the next target?
I've been hearing rumors of Silver Hand activity. A group of them has holed up in the Pale. Run fast, my friend.
Back to the Pale, right? Or wait, no, or is the Pale... Is the Pale Riften, or is the Pale... Up here? Yeah, the Pale is Dawnstar. Fort Fellhammer, eh? Well, that looks like I should start at Dawnstar and work my way down. But anyway, what was I saying? I remember that. Oh, right, Assassin's Creed. So I was tempted to do it, but it's just more river raids. Like, they added 3 new rivers, which is great. And I mean, I will probably end up playing them, or playing it at some point. I just don't know if I should bother doing video in it, because they added new, what I guess would be considered mini bosses, I guess, to it. There's like 3 new enemies to face off with, to get special weapons, I think it was. But I just don't know if it's worth it, because I can't imagine that it's going to be unique or different enough.
Where do you want to go?
Climb
and back, and we'll be off.
To bother with, you know.
Oh, steady.
So I might just end up doing that off camera and just wait to see if they release like another DLC. Because I was going to do it this week instead of Skyrim, but like I said, I don't know if it'll be worth it. Let me know in the comments though if you think it will be, or if you want to see it. So like I won't play it right away. Oh, Oh, right, because there's more than one Khajiit caravan. I was going to say, damn, they must have came with me, but right. Dawnstar, it doesn't matter if you start that quest, or if you enter that town or not. Morthal has an event when you first enter. Dawnstar... I don't think Dawnstar has an event when you first enter the town proper. I think it's when you either go into the hall with the Jarl or into the inn. I think that it has like a short event that involves the Daedric quest that's there. Are the wolves not? Nope, there they go. I was gonna say, are the wolves really not gonna attack me? I don't know why those other ones didn't when I was the werewolf. Maybe they don't attack you when you're in werewolf form, but I didn't think that was the case. But, I mean, maybe, who knows. I mean, I'm sure anybody could, including me, could probably look it up rather quickly. Also, where are we going? Exactly, I forgot. What is it? Fort Fellhammer? I don't know why, whenever I come out of the, whenever I come out of the menu, it, turns my camera around. Apparently got another hostile here. Oh, good God. Oh, I can't attack either side. Okay, good. I forgot that was the thing. Oh, what now? Another troll. Now that health bar might be the horse's and not mine. I'm not sure. Because I know that horses are fairly sturdy in this game. I mean, some are sturdier than others. Like if you get Shadowmere from the... but yeah, like some are... like Shadowmere is sturdier. I think Frost is a little bit sturdier as well because it's like a named horse. It's not just a horse.
I love a challenge.
Good, I hope you do. It is tempting to do these Silverhand missions as the werewolf. And I don't think that they do extra damage like their silver weapons. I don't believe they do extra damage. You know what, let's... do that. How do I... oh, there we go. I gotta go this way. They didn't already... oh, they did. They already killed it. Alright.
That's what you want?
Ow. No, don't fall down. No, no.
Just give up.
Oh, come on. Cast the... fine. Goodbye. Okay, so until I level up my Conjuration a bit to get my Atronach perks, I feel like there's no point in summoning my Atronach right now, because unfortunately my level is high enough that the Atronach is worthless. And you might think, oh, but the Atronach is going to be worthless no matter what, which isn't true. The Atronach, even the Flame one, gets enough health to be more than useful in the end game if you actually get all the perks and you get the Flame Thrall spell, which is the permanent one. After you get your Conjuration to 100, you can do a quest line at the college, which I think takes place all at the college, I think. And it gives you access. Once you do the quest, you will get one of the books, like either Flame Frost or Storm Thrall.
College, Da said. Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college you meant.
I mean, there's only one in Skyrim as far as I'm aware. Wow, that did like
You
no
picked a
damage.
bad time to get lost, friend.
Who's lost? Fellhammer Mine Key. Interesting. Oof. Right, explosions. So he is the only one that we have to kill here. Take that. 10 for 833. 8 for 1100 though. Wow, I'll take. But yeah, he's the only one that we have to kill here, but there is, as you can probably guess by the, all wounds real, eh? But yeah, as you can probably guess by the key, there is more to this specific area. Okay. Because there's another section to here, and then there's obviously the mines themselves, which I can't actually remember where you access them from. Like, I don't know if maybe going through here to access them. Oh, yeah, Fort Fellhammer Mines, apparently. Okay. Maybe I should just find, like, maybe a different fire spell, because, like, I don't even know. This one is Apprentice, costs 125. Lightning Bolt costs 27. Let's try Lightning Bolt. Let's play around with this. Let's do a little electric. Boosh! I mean, it works. It'll work. It would work better on, oh my. Cave-in or something? Oh, I bet you they set off one of those rock traps. Oh, I think I missed that time, but that's fine. Cure poison. Oh, this guy's taking a good amount of damage. See, now here's the thing, right? I talked about this before, where in Oblivion, the enemies would level up with you infinitely, which would mean that you could end up with bandits wearing full glass armor. They don't do that in this game. The armor that the guys wear, like obviously the leaders, like the bandit leaders or the Silverhand leaders, who are just bandits with different names. Yeah, I don't care enough about Iron Ore. Will obviously have some better, slightly better armor and that on, but they'll never go past a certain point. But in Oblivion, obviously they did that to show how much stronger they were. Now, obviously, this is the same in both games. The armor didn't make very much difference. An enemy in either game will still level up and will still be a certain strength, no matter what they no matter what they're wearing. So like these guys here, obviously they're wearing fur armor. And I mean, some of them aren't even wearing a shirt. So they should clearly be taking like extra damage from anything, and they don't. And like I'm level 42, and level 81 I do believe is max. So we're like at maybe halfway through. It used to be max when you couldn't legendary your skills and reset them to level up more. I do believe 81 or 82 or something was the max level. So yeah, we're like halfway through that, and even with my smithing maxed out, my enchanting maxed out, and putting as strong perks as I could on, or as strong of smithing skill without using a glitch, or making my own smithing potion, because I don't care about alchemy. I can't level alchemy. It's just such a pain in the ass. And but yeah, it's just such a pain in the ass. But even with that, obviously, I'm still not one-shotting them, which is fair. Like, I don't want to one-shot them. I mean, and yes, here's that shockwave that we felt before. They set off one of their own traps by the looks of it, which is not a surprise. Um, but yeah, it's fairly annoying. How hard it is to actually get. Like, well, here's the thing: it's not hard to get overpowered in this game. Like, if I hadn't leveled up my alteration, right, they would be weaker. If I hadn't leveled up certain other things, right, like if my level was lower, like when you first play the game, the very first thing you can do, if you so choose, is max out your smithing and enchanting. Because like you can buy the stuff to make an iron dagger if you buy a petty soul gem and you have the right enchantment on it. Obviously, it does require a little bit of work to get, because like I said, you need the right enchantment. I can't remember what it is, but there's some combination of iron dagger and a certain enchantment that even with a petty gem, which is the weakest one there is, that dagger will come out worth more, and you'll be able to sell it for more than its components would be. Obviously, you can put stronger enchantments on it or use better enchantments on it to increase its value even more, but that would require stronger gems, which are not stronger gems. You can use stronger gems, obviously, to make the enchantment on it stronger, but that would obviously cost more, and in the end, it's not super useful, you know? Okay, but that is Fort Felgard, right? Fort Fellhammer. That's Fort Fellhammer, and yeah, woohoo! It wasn't hard. What is it? Oh fuck! I didn't eat the guys. Oh well. And well, was there that many? There wasn't even that many. Hey, Lucia.
Papa, you're home. Can I get a few gold to spend? Please?
Sure. Here's 25.
Thanks.
I gave her 100 the other day there when I was doing stuff when I was leveling my enchanting. I gave her 100 and she's like, "You're the best."
Hello, child of Kinneret.
Maybe it's after the next quest. Probably. Aela.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend?
Yes, I took care of that group.
Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Keep this up. We'll wipe them out yet.
I'm looking for work.
And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
You won't use the little swords. It's called a short sword, oaf. It's quicker, sharper, like a razorfish against a whale. But whales eat razorfish.
I'd be dead if
and
not
they
for Vignar.
always come to regret it.
Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Sure. Don't remember which one Vignar is. Is Vignar even in the companions? I don't think that's even a companion. Who the fuck is that guy? Vignar. Yeah, I got nothing. Anyway, hello, Kodlak.
Thank you for coming.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
Okay.
I hear you've been busy of late.
Yeah, Aela and I worked to avenge Skjor's death.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Vilkas said it was a curse laid upon the ancient companions.
The boy has a nugget of truth, but the reality is more complicated than that. It always is.
So what is the truth then?
The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power.
And they became werewolves.
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
But aren't you more powerful now?
The witches didn't lie, of course. But it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
Am I to do this alone?
You shall have no shield, brother, this time. But the spirit of Skjor goes with you to restore the honor of his legacy. Talos guide you, lad.
Okay. Alright. So now we have our quest. Now, the thing about this, right, is odds are there's more ways to cure lycanthropy. I don't know what they would be, but it seems unlikely that you would have to, like, if they have the power to cure it, right, that means that there's a way to do it outside of killing them in the way that we end up doing it in this game. Where are we going? This way. Oh my god, that's so far away from everything else that I've unlocked. Well, whatever, go here. Just head south, I guess. How long have we go? Ah, okay, good. We do have time. Oh, there's a dragon. Are you going to attack? Oh, there's 2 dragons. And a giant just fell out of the sky and died. Okay, I'm going to assume that one's not hostile then. Because I definitely got close enough to aggro. I mean, their aggro range, since they fly around in the sky, their aggro range is fairly large. Don't know what happened with this giant, though. It's very weird that it's just dropped out of the sky and died. Let's see. Take the toe. That's it. Don't need any of the rest of that. Also, how's my weight looking here? 255. That should be good. I'll put away a bunch of stuff after we're done this part. Do I just want to try and go? I mean, I don't see any specific path that would necessarily be easier. It might be easier to go to here and come around, maybe, rather than just go. But like, as soon as I hit here, it should be fine, because then I can go. I don't know. I think I'm just going to try and go straight to it. I also still don't know why my camera's always turned when I come back from the map. It's honestly a little annoying. But yeah, so as you saw there, we do have the optional objective to wipe them out, to wipe out the witches. Oh, this dragon's hostile. Which we will do, because why wouldn't we? There's an optional objective. And here's the thing, right? If we want to do all of the quests for the companions, we more or less need to anyway. I mean, technically, we still don't have to complete all of them. Oh, hello, gargoyles. Let's fight you. Because you guys Mirrors usually drop some good gems in that. Oh, I got a flawless. That's fine, I guess. Now I'm going to assume that one of those is the bear. Or that one of those hostile markers is the bear, and the other one's obviously the dragon. But I don't know if the dragon's actually hostile to me. Because it doesn't seem interested in actually attacking me. It's flying around. I think it might just be in combat, period. So it's showing up as a hostile target. Oh, that was a deer. I thought that was a wolf for some reason. Oof. Yeah, see, like it's flying. Maybe it just can't get a good angle on me or something, but that seems unlikely. That doesn't usually stop them. I see if there's some. Oh, there's a spider there. Not my problem. Let's see. Just keep going straight, I guess. I hate that my camera keeps turning like that. Man, we are gonna have such like a scattering of or like all the locations that we finished are just gonna be scattered all over since we're doing it this way. I'm not used to it. I'm really not. Like most of the time when I play this game, I have cleared out significantly more locations than this by now, before I even begin to do any guild quest lines. I've usually cleared out so many locations that I can fast travel to like nearby any of them. Anyway, as you can imagine, Glenmoral witches, not actual, even though it should be, because witches are a thing in this game. The witches are the humans who are under the tutelage of the Hargravens and will eventually turn into Hargravens. But the Glenmoral witches, just Hargravens. I think there might be some witches around. See, nothing too important in the cave proper, like nothing really unique. Well, except for obviously the heads that we'll be collecting. Hello, chest. Got 83 gold. Alright. Well, that's worthless, but whatever. But anyway, with our lightning spell. That's right, look at that magic damage. Nothing. Remember when these guys would just fucking annihilate me? Oh. So yeah, we get the witch heads. Once we get one, we can technically leave. We don't need any more right now, but we do need, if we plan on doing all the companions quest line, we do need at least 3. If we want to cure ourselves, we need at least 4. Now we won't be curing ourselves, at least not until we get into the Dawnguard quest line. Then we'll probably change into a Vampire Lord, but even then I don't know if we will or not, because I do plan on siding with the Dawnguard, because pretty much every time I played this game, I sided with the vampires because it's like, I want to be the Vampire Lord. But the last time I played it, when I went to get all the achievements, I did side with the Dawnguard, and I did actually find it to be a little bit more enjoyable than the Vampire quest line. And now, unfortunately, both have unique items that probably have markers in our vault to get. So obviously if we join one, we probably won't be able to do the other. Or we probably won't be able to get the other ones. I don't know that that's true. Obviously we don't, it's not something that we have to worry about anytime soon. But I'll look it up before we do it to see if there's a way where you can like progress a certain amount down one, get the unique items from it. Oh, destruction increase, so that one's definitely new. Slaughterfish scales, egg. More scales, another egg. Um, so yeah, I don't remember if there was, and last time I played it, I didn't really care about it because I didn't have the vault thing, because I wanted achievements, so I wasn't allowed DLC, even one that didn't, I mean, I guess it technically added the golden claw and the horn to it, but you can't get to it without already having acquired both of those items. Was there another one? Oh, there's a spider in the water. There was a spider in the water. But yeah, you can't get to that without getting both those items, so I mean, but then again, that would require more effort, because I mean, people have asked Xbox and PlayStation to have like separate categories of like mods that will disable achievements and mods that won't, based on what they do, because there's some mods where like they'll add weapons and that are like super overpowered, and it's like, all right, I get it. Or mods that will let you just like get free level ups and shit like that. Obviously those should disable achievements, because that will allow you, not that there's not already exploits to make you overpowered early, but that would obviously be just even easier. But then there's also ones that like give you, for example, there was one, I don't have it on here, but there's one that I have on the Xbox.
You're bloody.
Nope, you're bloody. That like all of the armor that comes pre-enchanted, and some armor that you can't actually get in the, I say armor, it's more clothing than anything. You can get the non-enchanted versions of it, so it has like non-enchanted Nightingale armor, it has non-enchanted Thieves Guild armor, and stuff like that, right? Which, while obviously can be used, because like, but it's can be used to make the, or you could argue makes the game slightly easier because it gives you access to that armor. And at least when I had it on the computer, it was just in a chest in Whiterun, like in Dragon's Reach Castle, like right near the door. There was just a chest that had it all. And wow, you used up all your magic real quick. But yeah, it had, sure, it had all that stuff. It had the what is it? Nocturne's dress that she has. It had that in it. It had a bunch of other stuff, right? That you can't get unenchanted versions of it in the game, and it's just for people who like the armor but didn't necessarily like the enchantments that were on it. Because obviously when you have stuff like that, you get it for specific reasons, so they have enchantments that the developers thought would be useful to somebody playing that. Like you get the Dark Brotherhood gear, and it has like stealth and dagger damage or something, one-handed damage or something to that effect on it, right? But what if you like the looks of it, but you're not actually going to be sneaky? You know, then you can't. Then obviously you won't be able. So whatever that whatever that spell is, I think it's just a fireball spell. It apparently takes like all of their fucking mana, or magicka. Sorry, not mana. It's completely different. To cast it, because they don't go in for melee attacks until they Tragedy in Black. I don't know if that's a skill book or not, but take it anyway. Don't need the Arcane Enchanter, obviously. Yeah, and then that's it. We got them all dead. We can go back to Kodlak, and then we'll be able to find out how to cure it. So yeah, we're almost done the main companion quest line. But once we're done the main quest line, we have one quest, unique quest, for both Farkas and Vilkas after we're done. And then we have, I think, 3 unique quests for Aela once we're done. And I can't eat Hargravens. How long have we going? 45 minutes. Great. We'll be able to go back and finish this up then. Or finish up this quest, and then can probably end it and complete the quest line in the next part. Not anymore. All right. Let's go talk to Kodlak. Give him the good news. Oh, but wait, why is everybody standing here?
Yeah. The Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack. Torvasker. We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
Alright, Torvar. Good to know, good to know. I also love how the Silver Hand, right, can come in here and attack.
These
The
two
White
aren't
One,
a problem anymore.
and apparently the guards didn't do anything.
Something has shifted in the moons, brother.
What is it?
I've sensed the blood pulsing a little stronger of late. I had assumed you had as well. I think our potential is on the rise. Hircine smiles on us. Let's not question too much. The more we feed, the greater our prowess will grow. We could perhaps discover even more gifts of Hircine. These two aren't a problem anymore.
Okay.
The Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack.
I think there is a couple more bodies inside, but I just want to check out here. I don't think there is, though. But then again, if they're coming to attack, I don't know why they would bother to work their way around and bust into the building, right? Oop.
Where have you been?
I was doing Kodlak's bidding.
I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack Jorvasker. We fought them off, but the old man, Kodlak, he's dead.
Was anyone else hurt?
No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of Jorvasker will be sung. We will avenge Kodlak, and they will know terror before the end.
Okie dokie. See another Silver Hand there.
The Empire surrendered to the ordinary
There's
Dominion.
Kodlak, which I
They
guess we
shamed us
can't
all.
search him. But yeah, as you can see, we actually do have optional objective to wipe them out.
You're
Athos.
looking at a real warrior. At least I used to be.
Athos apparently took a little bit of damage. We got another dead Silver Hand over here. If we go and look, you can see that all the Wuthrad fragments are there. Also, I forgot to go and look at it after we finished our quest for Aela, where we went Galtman, because they do actually put the fragments in there as you collect them, and then obviously once you get to this point, they're all gone. But anyway, that'll be it for this part. Next part, we will do the Purity of Revenge. Once we've completed that one, we will have one more quest, so we'll see how long that one takes, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to get them both done, because we only have 2 left in this in the Companion's quest line. Like I said, main quests, we've only got 2 left. And I think we'll be able to do them, and then next Tuesday we should be able to clean up the last few Companion quests. Unfortunately, well, maybe. Because we do have to do, I do believe, one, we'll have to do one random quest, and then talk to them to get, and then we'll either get one of the unique quests from Aela, Vilkis, or Farkas. One of those 3 will give us one in between each Radiant quest. So next week could actually be just more companion quests and like random location saves. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. I'll do a little bit of cleanup of my inventory in between, and then we will head north, right next to Fort Fellhammer, to Driftshade Refuge. Now, I don't know if Driftshade Refuge is... I think that one's a guaranteed, like, that's the Silver Hand, but I'm not sure. But either way, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Saturday to finish the Companion's main quest.